Good morning, it's Kale. Hope you had a happy 4th yesterday. I'll tell you about mine in a minute. So, hubby is off today. I figured I'd go ahead and do a little diamond painting stream. Let me get some music going. Let's see. Not too loud, so I can concentrate on what I'm doing. So back on the Seraphina. I know I was gonna finish it, but I got like totally sidetracked. Eyeglasses. I need eyeglasses because I cannot see what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. So the dogs are out in the living room. Hopefully they will not bark at anything, but you may hear them in the background being, let me use this one, being irritating. The music is Lo-Fi Girl. I do like her music, just chill. Especially for like these kind of streams where I'm just kind of like trying to get something accomplished, but just I hear somebody growling, just, you know, trying to just be peaceful. So let's talk about the 4th. I'll kind of give you like my background with it because there is a background story. Why is this one upside down? Okay, that didn't work. Okay, what a great start. All right, where was I? Go back over here. I just want to check I didn't miss any. I'm doing Y. What's that? 9:39. You guys don't bark out there. Nope. Oh my gosh, there's a guy out there picking up. It's the city. So today's trash day on our street. Okay, where was I? Over here in this area. I'm going to use this one. Let's see how well that works. We're doing some multi-placing. Alright, so the 4th of July. So in the city that I live in, there's always a 4th of July parade. And I've been in the city on and off for a long time. Now, I didn't grow up here. I wasn't born here. I'm not a native Texan. But I've been in this city for a long time. I'd say, you know, over 30 years. On and off. There were a couple times like I moved to upstate New York for a bit and Florida, but I always came back, mostly because my mom was here. Nope. It's like I go nope, and they just don't listen to me. Silly. So given that I have kids, and when I first came here, my kids were young, we would always go to the 4th of July parade. Now, at the time, my dad was alive, and, you know, we'd just take the whole family. My 2 brothers, my mom and dad, stepfather, whatever, he's my dad. My kids, who would be, like, visiting here in the summer. Because I didn't have custody of them. Their dad did. Misty Moon. No barking. What is she even barking at? So I can see out the window to the front yard. There's nothing out there. So, whatever. Dogs are weird. So yeah, so we would, you know, just go to the parade. And then I think maybe a few times we went to go see the fireworks. But usually by that time, I mean, it's really hot here in the summer. Everybody'd be tired. And most of the time it would just be my mom and I watching, say, like the Capitol 4th on TV, on the PBS station. And then we'd switch and go listen to the Boston Pops. Maybe watch like the New York ones, whatever. So it was usually my mom and I. we would set up, everybody in the living room, and kind of like later on, like a few years after this beginning part, my dad had already passed away in an awful construction accident. So we would gather all the kids in the living room. They'd be on blankets, and there's pillows everywhere, and so on. And they would fall asleep, and my mom and I would watch the fireworks. So it was a really kind of like special time for her and I to just hang out. We like, those corny, really super patriotic songs. And we would just sit there and just, my mom would be happy. It was fun. Then we just put all the kids to bed. And like the next day, since it was like, still a holiday, we'd have, cookouts, and the kids would be out in the yard riding their bikes and stuff and so forth. So, with the parade, before my dad passed away, he's like, let's go be in the parade with the horse. So, I was walking Whiskers, and Devin, my son, was sitting on Whiskers. Whiskers kept wanting to eat the grass on the sidewalk as we were walking down the parade route. I was like, stop, stop. Like, keep pulling him and pulling him. By the time the parade was over, I was exhausted. And then Devin was tired and hot, and he was crying and whining about something. There goes the trash truck. And, it was just, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm never doing this again with this child. I don't know why he was crying. Of course, Annika, my daughter, she's in her element. She's like, she likes attention and the limelight, so she was having fun. So anyhow, so it's been a family tradition to go down to the parade. Now, I live in a suburb that's west of Dallas, and they have a competition. This city has a competition. It is actually a competition for the senior ladies of the town. It's kind of like a beauty pageant. And my mom competed one year. After my dad died, she was not really the same. She was sad a lot. I understood. I missed him. Everybody was in shock because he died suddenly out of the blue in that accident. She was kind of starting to isolate herself from her friends and stuff. So we talked about it, and I was like, yeah, go ahead and just, enter and just see what it's like. Enter the contest, whatever. I don't like calling it a beauty pageant, but whatever. So, she did it, and we went through the whole process of like getting her a dress and picking out her jewelry, doing her makeup. Of course, my daughter was thrilled, and she loves all that stuff. And, it was a lot of fun. We planned it out, and she had a speech that she had to give, and so we worked on that together, and I was typing it up while she was dictating to me. And we would just kind of go over the whole thing and practice and all that stuff. She'd never been in a beauty pageant before, and it was a lot of fun. We had a good time. So we get to the beauty pageant thing, and she actually does a fantastic job. I was so proud of her. It's really great to be proud of your parents, because they spend a lot of time being proud of you if you're doing what you're supposed to do, which is go to school and get decent grades and so forth. Do your chores and be a good child, not be like a major massive troublemaker. So she actually won the competition. And so she got her little sash, and she got her crown. I was like, this is so cool. That's my mom. It was really neat. So one of the duties of Miss Mature, they call it Miss Mature, is to be in the 4th of July parade. So we're like, okay, that's cool. So the one of the Toyota dealers here in town donates the convertibles for the parade. So my younger brother was driving. I was sitting in the passenger side, and my mom was in the back seat, but like on the lid, you know, like on the back part of the car, you know, so she could wave and stuff. So she had her sash on, a pretty, you know, 4th of July kind of outfit, and her makeup done and everything, and she's just waving to the crowd, smiling. She had turned on all her charm. She loved that stuff, and she was like very good at it. Yeah, it was really cool. It's still one of my favorite memories with my mom. I was so proud of her, and she was so beautiful, and everybody was just like, they just loved her. I mean, they would give up all their secrets to her. They would just like confide in her, and she would help them, and oh gosh, give them advice and hug them. She's a huggy, emotional person, and everybody just, you know, loved her. Okay, I think I'm done with this color. So, where did I put the drills? Oh, they're over there. Don't go flying around, little drills. Get in here. Let me get the drills. I think that was the trash truck going by again. I don't know. So over the years, as I've, you know, been in town and around, whatever, I always, I'm moving that around, go to the parade. Let's do this right here. Or should I do this? Maybe the up arrow. Where is the up arrow? So over the years, we've been to the parade. Here it is. This is 3814. We go to the parade, and I'm gonna miss one. What is these little dust things? Okay. Okay. Like even after my son passed away, he passed away in June, and my daughter was here for 4th of July. And even though I was just destroyed inside, I went to the parade. You know, so it was my husband, my daughter, and I. And it was bittersweet. I cried. It was just the memories, you know. But I still went. I was brave. I was strong. And so this year, so my daughter went back to England, of course, and hubby and I continue to go to the parade every year. And you know, now it's just the two of us, but we bring the chairs and water, stay hydrated, and just watch the floats go by. It's not an extensive parade. Here goes the AC, and by the way, yeah, it's still hot here, so pardon the AC going on. It's so noisy. I'm gonna shut my door. Hold on. It's like the noisiest AC ever. I don't know why it's so noisy. It's like, shh. I'm like, whoa, calm down. So we went yesterday. The city decided that they were going to do the fireworks the night before. They did them on the 3rd, and they never do that. And I was like, what the hey? Like, that just doesn't cut it. You're supposed to do them on the 4th of July, not the 3rd. but the 4th. So I wasn't happy about that. And I mean, hubby had been working all day. He was tired, and they don't start till 9 or whatever. And I was just like, you know what, we're not going. And it's like one of the first years, or one of the few times that we haven't gone to the... What is this truck doing outside my house? Oh my gosh, it's somebody from Lowe's. What? Oh, what's going on? I have questions. I wonder if hubby ordered some vinyl siding for the back of the house and didn't remember to tell me, hey, by the way, there's going to be a delivery today. Because he's not here. He's off today, but he's getting a key fob. Here they go, the dogs made for the, oh my gosh. Am I going to have to go out there? He's getting a key fob made for the truck. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at the Seraphina. Hey, hey, hey. No, 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 no. Actually, I think it's a delivery. I went out there and they're all on the couch, on the back part of the couch, on the seat, looking out the window. There's a guy delivering something. It's actually for my neighbor. He's doing some repairs on his house because he's got some water damage going inside his living room. So hubby did the framing for him. Anyhow, so I guess he's ordered some stuff, or he's going to do his roof or whatever. The suburban life. So, okay, so they didn't do the fireworks on the 4th. They did them on the 3rd. We didn't go. It's so hot here. That's why the AC keeps going on, because it's just like, that's awful. I think today they said it might actually rain. It hasn't rained here for a bit. I would love that, but my concern is that it will end up being like really super humid afterwards, which means my hair is going to frizz up. I did buy some defrizzer stuff though. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. So we're at the parade. We brought the chairs. Hubby bought us breakfast. So we were there early enough to just kind of eat breakfast, people watch, chit chat with each other, just kind of enjoy being downtown, because they hold it in the downtown area, the little baby downtown area. It's not really it's not a major city. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like, we don't have like a major, massive, like downtown. We don't have skyscrapers and stuff like that. And I don't think there's even, there used to be a tall building. It was a bank. I think it was a bank and an office, and they tore that down. I took the kids down to see it, and they had like the wrecking ball, and it was just like tearing down the building. It's pretty cool. But there's no, I don't even think there's like a 3-story. Maybe 3 is like the max of a building down there. Maybe. But it's not like a major downtown area. But that's where they hold the parades. They also have a parade at Christmas time that we go to. So we enjoy the parade. It was pretty fun. It wasn't as extensive as last year's for whatever reason. Okay, the delivery guys from Lowe's is leaving the premises. But again, they have all of the Miss Matures in their little convertibles in the parade. And they bring the other ones from like previous years, so you could see like, 2023 and, 2004 and 2016, whichever ones are either still alive or willing to do it. because they're senior ladies. And I saw the lady that was 2006 to 2007 and the 2003 to 4 whatever, and of course my mom was not there, and so I had tears in my eyes because every single time I see those ladies I'm like, my mom could still be there, she could still be in the parade. But I didn't break down, but I did have tears in my eyes because it's just sad, and I miss my mom. I will always miss my mom. And then, of course, they have the local, well, I think the town has like 3, maybe max 4 high schools. And one of them was there with their little marching band thingamabob. Which I was in band, so I love the band. So anytime the band's around, I'm like, cool. And I was going, woo, you know, go band, right? Because I think it's good for kids and it's a lot of fun. It teaches good discipline. And of course, I'm a music lover. So anyhow, so the band came down, and sandwiched in the band is the freaking drum line. And I'm like, oh my God, my son, because my son was in drumline. So again, I got all teary-eyed and emotional. Just, you know, kind of like clutching my heart, like, you know, trying not to break down in public. I did last year. I cried. I didn't care if anybody was looking at me. I didn't sob or whatever, but I was crying. This time I managed to keep it more together, but I still had tears in my eyes because it's just a nightmare I'll never wake up from, that he's gone. So we came back to the house, and actually kind of just mostly relaxed the rest of the day. Well, we went out to Michael's. My husband was looking for some like decorative something or other he wanted to do in the RV, but they didn't have anything there. I did get this really cute, pull it into the picture here. I got this cute star thing. It's like a basket. I put some pens in there. Of course, I love stars, so it's on my desk. And then I bought a pink, kind of like a fuchsia pink plastic container that I can store my, find one, I'll show you. So I've got some clothespins, so I'm going to put all my embroidery floss on clothespins. So I got some clothespins that were actually in color. This is a yellow one, here's a red one. So I'm putting my floss on that. So that pink, purple, pink fuchsia plastic tub's going to hold these until I buy the over-the-door organizer. So, yeah, I'm trying to organize my embroidery floss. It's a nightmare. There's so many colors. It's like trying to organize your spare drills. Because I think there's, I don't know, 500 colors. And drills and floss use the same DMC color system. So yeah, so there's a lot. And then what I'll do is I'll use the pink tub for like a current cross stitch project. So I'll put like all the colors for Once Upon a Fairy Tale in there. And then all of the other ones will go on the over the door storage system, so I can see them, and they'll be, you know, protected from getting dusty and so forth. I think that's all of this color while I'm rambling. Okay, so then we're gonna do, I think this over here. That is like a half square triangle thing. I think it's this one here. This is 3843. So let's see what else has been going on. So it's hot, so nobody's doing anything outside. We're not hanging out there. We're not cooking out there because it's been like where the heat index is like 106. So even though we have a little swamp cooler out there, you know, to blow cool air on you, it's just too freaking hot to stay out there for very long. Which is a shame because I want to go out there and hang out by the pond, but it's just unbearable. So I got Caileadair on my gaming. Caileadair put out an update, which I still haven't found what it's about. I'm just playing. So I decided just to play. And if you've watched my gaming with Kale channel and my video about Caileadair, you'll hear like comments where I'm kind of like on a I want to like the game but I don't like the game kind of thing. Well, I don't like certain parts of the game, and so I would play it and then like not play it for a long time, play it, not play it for a long time. Like I'm just kind of been battling wanting to be really super committed to the game. So I did a stream also over on Twitch, and then I copied it over to the Gaming with Kale channel over here on YouTube. And I actually did have somebody like come in, watch the stream. I was live. I was like, there's somebody in chat other than me. It's pretty cool. I think I had like 3 people. So I started talking to the individual, and he was giving me advice about the game and kind of explaining, because I was kind of explaining to him why I have difficulties with the game. Or not difficulties, but things I don't like about the game. And so he was giving me some advice, and that was very helpful. And he gave me a follow, which I did appreciate. And so I was like, okay, maybe I can like finally like get on board with this game and play it more. Now they put it on Steam. They put it on Steam, so now I'll be able to kind of know like my play hours. I forget what it's showing right now, but it's definitely like not all the hours that I've played, because I've played on computer, just on the computer from the browser link that they had originally. So I'm hoping that now, oh, and I did some more research. I was like, maybe I should like kind of learn more about the game and like requirements and leveling and game progression and all that kind of stuff. Like maybe just inform myself a little bit more about it so that it will help me play the game better. So I did a lot of research yesterday. I went to the wiki. I printed out some information, and I think it's gonna help. Why'd you fall off there? Dink. And now I'm like, I actually have a desire to go play the game, where I didn't have that before. Disney Dreamlight Valley put out an update recently, so I've been working on that. Been working on my Star Path, which is kind of like a battle pass. It's like a, I don't know if they do it quarterly or whatever. So you have like different challenges and things to do, and then you get like certain items. So I've been doing the Star Path in DDV. But like today, I want to go and play some more Caileadair. See, the thing is that mostly when I play these kind of games where you can decorate your home, I want to spend more of my time doing that. Now they don't have terraforming, but you can, you know, decorate your home, and that's cool. Fit those in there. So I'll play some more today, since I think it's supposed to be maybe a little rainy. It's cloudy right now. I'll be happy if it rains. I can just kind of chill out. And just do some gameplay. I think I played like 4 hours yesterday. It's like, I'm going to put some work in. So part of the problem is that, as the gentleman who was giving me advice in the chat, was that I needed upgraded tools. So to get upgraded tools, you need certain items, and then like your one particular skill needed to be, say like gardening, needed to be at like level 7 to get this next better tool, that better hoe. And so yesterday I spent time doing all of that, and I think I still need to upgrade the belt, which is for like bug catching, and the fishing rod, and the axe. So the next one I'm going to do is going to be the axe, because you need that for like cutting the, I guess, the flow trees, or the bigger trees, whatever. So yeah, so I don't know if I've shown you guys before. Oh, I didn't test my little chat thing. Oh, wait, let me check it out. Sign in, open. It always wants to open in a web browser. I don't know why. So let me see. Testing. See, it made the font bigger, but it still kind of squishes it. Squishes the letters together. I don't know why it does that. I literally don't know why. I'll have to, like, maybe I need to find a better chat widget for Streamlabs. Maybe. Right, who knows? I have no idea. Okay. All these technical things. So, I have this, I have this cute little notebook that I've had for a bit. Like, it's got a little unicorn on it, and it's fluffy. It's fluffy. It's fluffy unicorn. So I've got all these like sections, all these papers like hanging in. Like here I'm like keeping track of the Disney Dreamlight Valley quests and leveling of the characters. I got like Hogwarts and all sorts of stuff. So here's the Palea section that I did. Like things I need to do, and then because so what happens when you get old, you got to keep track of stuff. And then I got like, I printed out some stuff here for like upgrading the tools, like the things that you need. Right, so I guess it says level 6, but that might, I don't know if that's, I think it was level 7, or maybe it was 6, to get like the fine tool. So this is the really like the best one, but like my skill levels aren't anywhere near that. So then I printed out like the map of the 2 areas in the game, and like the main quests. So I need to go back in the game and like cross off the ones I've already done. This is about like housing. So you can see like I'm trying to be like a little bit more organized, and these are like all the villagers in the game. You know, I mean, I'm only like a level 32, and there's people, I was watching, oh my God, I was watching this lady this morning, and she's a level 386. I'm like, what the freak? Are you kidding me? You could go up that high in your levels? So I have a long ways to go. You know, and so there's a lot of grinding that needs to be done to get the resources to do this, that, and the other. Now, I have other things that I do in my life, and so it's just, you know, it's a time sink, and, you know, I can only devote so much time to it, but I am going to make a commitment. Hey, get off there. I am going to make a commitment to try and play the game more, especially once I'm done with this, the Disney Dreamlight Valley Star Path, which I'm almost done. There's just a few more things I want to get. And then I also want to finish the Rift in Time expansion pass story. And maybe, you know, do some more work over there on that part of the game. I'm looking for this color, if I missed any spots. So yeah, so there, right here. So there's quite a bit of gaming going on. I wasn't in the mood for gaming for a bit, but I've been wanting to play. And I want to love Caileadair. I love the way it looks. It's a gorgeous game. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Running around, like, my character looks so cool. She's got like, this really cool outfit with these horns that glow. It's just awesome. And then I did buy the little dragon, the drake, as my little pet running around with me. So it's pretty cool. I just had to, I guess, get to the point where it's like, I'm going to commit to this game. And I want to move up in levels. And I want to be level 386. You know, like, I want to get to that point. I just had to make the commitment to it. It's kind of like when I made the commitment to Disney Dreamlight Valley, where I was like, I'm going to get all these villagers to level 10, which I still need to finish doing, but I'm going to get to level 40, which is the cap, and yeah, I'm just going to do it. So, it's just like one of those, like, standard life lessons. It's like, you want to get anything done, you have to make a commitment to do it, and then you have to do it. You can't, like, not do it. Okay, so see, I filled in this little square. So I got, like, a little bit here. Here goes the AC. Thank goodness, because it's warm in here. It's not super hot, but it's only set at, like, 75. This little section right here. So unfortunately, one of the things that happens when you're gaming is you can't craft. So if I could clone myself, I would. I'd be like, let me clone myself so I can do crafting with one of me and gaming with the other me. I'm just gonna look around for this symbol here. Up here. Because of course I enjoy my gaming. Here comes the trash guy. Now they're gonna bark again. Oh, that was quick. Okay, well, we must have not had a lot of trash. Awesome. Okay, now what's going on? My phone is ringing. Oh my gosh. Hold on just a sec. I answer the phone. I'm like, what's up? I'm streaming. He goes, oh, okay, that's fine. I was like, everything okay? He's like, it's fine. Okay. It's strange because, like, so when I'm crafting, these things are all out of place. Why? When I'm crafting, I feel like I'm producing. Like, that creative process has an end product, you know. The canvas is done. The cross-stitch project is complete, and you can frame the fabric and hang it on the wall and admire it and look at it, whatever. So it's like this physical product that's the end result of your efforts. But there's a black one I missed right here. When I'm gaming, even though say if I'm decorating in Disney Dreamlight Valley or in Animal Crossing or whatever, I think that's it for that one. I may have missed some. There is an end result, but it's not concrete in the same way that doing crafting is. Let's do this pound sign down here. And it gives you a different kind of enjoyment. Most of my gaming is not stressful. I'm not doing like hardcore action RPGs and, you know, first-person shooters. It's pretty cozy gaming, is what they call it these days. But, you know, just kind of casual, stress-free, you know, more to just like enjoy yourself rather than stress yourself out. Now, I know guys may not get stressed out on first-person shooters, but I know I would. Just everything's moving too fast. Plus, I'm older and I don't have those kind of reflexes to do that anyway. And I still feel a sense of satisfaction when I meet a challenge in a game. But it's not the same as when I craft. So there's that. So like, let's say like when I want to, you know, what's the word? Relax. And when I want to like relax, not do something, when I want to relax, I don't think of doing cross stitch. Because you have to be really super concentrating so you don't put the color in the wrong spot. You're looking at pattern keeper. You know, your eyeballs are like trying to focus on threading the needle, and you're like counting and you're just concentrating. You're enjoying it, but you're concentrating. When I'm gaming on some of these more casual games, like I'm not concentrating like that when I played Dreamlight Valley. I'm just playing. Because I already like, you know, I know what I need to do. I'm not counting or whatever. And it's a fairly simple game to play. It's not complicated. I mean, Animal Crossing is not complicated. It's a simple game to play. Like once you learn the game mechanics and everything in Animal Crossing, and you get to the point where you can terraform and you've practiced terraforming a bit, like it's just not hard. And Disney Dreamlight Valley is not hard. You know, the mechanics of the game, you're holding your axe, let's say, or your pickaxe, and you go up to the rock and you just press a button and it starts hitting the rock. There's no like, you know, it's just not hard. Palia is a little harder because you have like hunting and you have to aim the bow. So it requires a little bit more from you. Which is fine. That's fine. If you don't stress out about it, it's fine. And I just run around and I point my bow. I point my bow and I shoot, and if I hit it, I hit it. If I don't, I don't. You know, chasing those little things around. Like, okay, I missed. I think I need better arrows. I'll work on that maybe today. I'll look into it a little bit more. They have like slow down arrows where you can slow down your prey, so they can't run away as fast. That's pretty cool. What's going on here? Some of these I think are stuck together. Why? I don't know. Let me get some water. Okay, let's see. That's 2. I need 3. We'll just do 2 and 1. Where'd it go? Oh, right here. Sometimes I put the drills down and then I'll come back, like again, like today, and I see things like they either shifted or I just didn't put them down right. Like with the, why are you out of place? I think that's all of this part of the wing. Let's go over here. Any hashtags? No. So I think today I might do a couple of little chores around the house. Vacuum. I would love to go fishing, but it's too hot. And it said it's going to rain, but it has not rained. I still see the sun. I mean, it's kind of hazy, but I still see the sun. Alright, let's do, what is this missing in here? What is this, a number 6? What's the other thing I did? Oh, so while I was gaming, I was actually doing it out in the living room on my laptop. Are there any other numbers? There's 2 is up here. And here. There's number 1. Number 1s are ABs. Let's do those few. They're right here. Before I go to that other color. It's like this yellow-green chartreusey color. Wait, that doesn't look right. Something happened. Okay, my wax came out. I was like, what? You're upside down. So I may go back out to the, after I'm done streaming here. I don't know if I want to game in here or out in the living room. Like back out in the living room, just keep hubby company while he's going in and out doing his little thing. He's been so tired from work. He's a heavy equipment mechanic, right? His shop has no AC. So all this week and the week before, it's been in the upper 90s and the heat index has been like 102 or whatever. And he's just exhausted. Yeah, I can't wait for him to be able to retire. Now, if inflation would get under control, it would help. Especially like with the prices of food, it's ridiculous. Need to fix that. It's like they're trying to do us all in. It's like, hello, we need to eat. And I don't even eat that much. But we need to eat, and food is way too expensive. Can't imagine having a family with kids. This one's crooked. So I hope you all are well. And having a great day. Be sure you give this little stream a like. Subscribe to my channel, Celestial Realms, where I do these diamond painting streams and cross stitch. I'm doing a big cross stitch project, Once Upon a Fairy Tale. It's a Heaven and Earth design from Amy Stewart. It's beautiful. But let me tell you, it's like 402,000 stitches. And I'm like almost 18,000 in. So I got a long way to go with that, but it's really pretty. And then I also do coloring. Not quite as much as the other, diamond painting and stuff, but I'm not like a professional artist, but I do like coloring. I do enjoy it. But I'm not as fanatical about it as I am my diamond painting and my cross stitch. And then you want to see my gaming, that's over at Gaming with Caile, both on Twitch and YouTube. So I live stream them actually over on Twitch, and then I'll copy them over to the YouTube channel until I can figure out a way where, like with Streamlabs, if you pay for the year or whatever, I can see obviously my Celestial Realms channel because I'm doing that here, but like I don't see the Gaming with Caile channel in the list. And I went and I added it manually because I want to be able to dual stream from with Twitch and the Gaming with Caile, but I don't know, like it like when I go live, it just defaults over to the Celestial Realm. So I'm like, are you gonna make me pay for like another YouTube channel? So I need to get in touch with them and ask them about that and see what they say, and maybe I'll do that next week. Okay, good. So I got all this. There's more too here. Some here. See, once the oh, where did I say it was? Right here. No. Once the trash guy went by, they stopped barking. Thank goodness. I don't know if I did that right, but I'm gonna go with it. Maybe, maybe not. You know, I gave up trying to be a perfectionist. It was causing too much anxiety in my life. My mom used to tell me that all the time. She's like, you don't have to be perfect. Because I was really bad about that growing up and way into my adult years until I got old. And then I was like, knock it off, because it's just not serving you any purpose. And it's just making you into a nervous wreck. You know, it's like like it's kind of like perfectionism and OCD combined. So you see this thing and it's like right here, and then you're like, no, it has to, like, no. And then if you want to lay this here, it has to be like this. It can't be like this. It can't be like crooked. No, it's like, it has to be like this. So you get like really crazy. Just drive yourself crazy with that. You know, especially like with, I'm looking for a color, which is, I think, the color I was supposed to do here. Especially with things like house cleaning. You know, before I was like, I see a little bit of dust, I have to clean, I have to wipe that down. Now I'm like, I mean, I've been cleaning since I was young. My mom started us off on chores. I was like 5 years old. I was making my bed, cleaning my room, helping around the house. Yeah, there were no slackers in our home. And we even had well, of course we were all in Scouts, so we had a caper chart. And so like one week you would have the dishes, and the next week you would have dusting and vacuuming. And the next week you would have the trash, because there were 6 of us. So we used to just rotate the chores to make it fair. And then, you know, you get your $2. And then you can go buy candy or a soda or something. I mean, we were kids. So nowadays, you know, if I see like a little speck of dust, unless I'm like really being anal about it, I just, yeah, it can wait. I think I've deserved that after all of the many years of taking care of a household with children, growing up in a household with lots of kids, lots of siblings. I mean, my mom had my two youngest brothers when I was 13 and 14. So I was a built-in babysitter. And I was always watching them. Cooking, cleaning, picking up. You know, I mean, my mom worked, so this is crazy. And my older brother wasn't really into being like in that role as like the leader of the children. So that fell to me. I was like, okay, I'll do it. I'll be bossy and yell at you to clean your room before mom gets home from work if I have to, you know. Because somebody had to do it. My younger brother wasn't interested in it, and my sister wasn't either. She's like 3 years younger than me. And so it just fell to me. So basically I helped raise my two youngest brothers. So I was a mother way before I actually became a, you know, a physical, literal mother. Which, you know, was fine. I mean, it's, you know, part of being in a big family. There's lots of responsibilities and you have to share the workload. I did complain about my older brother. It's like, Mom, he's teasing me. But yeah. We used to fight all the time. But I was I guess they don't have them these days, but they used to have patrols. You could be a patrol. You volunteer. And then you have like your little sash and your little badge that shows that you're a patrol and you feel like really self-important. And, which you're not really. You think you have power. I'm a patrol. Not really. But, so, you know, you would, when the kids were crossing the street, you're like, go like this, cross the street, you know, and you're like holding your hand up, like for the cars to stop. Yeah, it was pretty funny. But a good thing in practicing being responsible. Now, I was not like totally like power hungry or anything, but I like being a patrol. I like keeping the kids safe, you know, especially like the younger kids that were crossing the street. And then, of course, I was a patrol when we rode the bus and didn't walk to school. So there I was like not quite as nice. So the bus driver's trying to drive the bus. And as the patrol, you get to kind of like walk up and down like the center aisle, watching all the kids, being the supervisor. And, you know, the kids are like starting to get loud or whatever. And you're like, be quiet. And you're yelling at them to be quiet. The bus driver can't concentrate while you're making all that noise. Of course, I'm like yelling at them. It's so silly. This one here. It's down here. What about this one with like the hazard symbol? This one here. It's 803. Yeah. Yeah, it was hilarious. And the kids were like, she's so mean. She's a mean patrol. She yells at us. I was like, well, only on the bus, you know. I mean, I don't do it all the time. There goes the AC again. Maybe what I should do is get a deflector. I think that's what it's called, a deflector, and put a deflector on the vent that's like right above me. And maybe that would make it quieter. I don't know. I'm not an AC expert. I'd be like Bones in Star Trek. You know, I'm not a police officer, damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor. It's hilarious. I could ask my husband. He'd know. He knows all that kind of stuff. So we've gotten in most of the last supplies that we need for our RV trip, which is coming up, our first one with the new camper. And it's going to be interesting to see if anything else falls apart on it when we go down the road, which I hope doesn't happen, because we were having issues with the fridge coming loose. It's really irritating, and they had it over at the dealership for like a week fixing it. I mean, don't they have quality control? It's awful. These things that move. Why are they moving? Stop it. Okay, so I think I got like up in this area. So I've got the number 2 and a couple of this green, some white. And then down here, I think I got them all. I missed these right here. These are the 2 dots. I missed a whole little row. Lovely. The other thing I got the other day, okay, so I have a spider plant. I love plants inside the house. I think they're really good for the air, and I like them visually. I just like, because you're like bringing the outdoor in. So I have a spider plant here in my office, along with several other plants, and the leaves were starting to get this like brown, like not only on the tip but like down the center. So I went and read up about it online, and it said that it was they needed more humidity. I'm like, okay, well, I'm in Texas. It's humid, but the AC goes on. It just dries up the air. And it's same in the winter, too, with the heat. So, like in the winter, I have a humidifier running in the living room. What is this up here? So, on Amazon, I found a... Where's this letter? This is the letter A. I found it's like a waterfall humidifier. It's really cool. So you fill it up with water. Where did I see that letter A? Right here. You fill it up with water, and there's like a middle level that kind of catches the water, I guess to make the humidifier part. And then above that, there's another level, and then that's where this little streams of water come down, like little, like a waterfall. And then the humidifier stuff comes out the top. So I kind of moved the plants around in the office. So you can see from my studio tour kind of the layout. But I put the plants on top of the file cabinet that's in here. And then I put the humidifier next to the plants. And so hopefully, I'm hoping that over the next like week or so, I'll see improvement in the spider plant's health. If I don't, then I'll probably have to go back online and see if there's more advice I can find. Because it's like one of my favorite plants, but the last few ones that I've bought, I had one that lasted like 4 years, but the last few ones that I've purchased, they always end up getting that brown, whatever that is, and then it just like kind of ends up like croaking over. I feel these white ones up here. And then, let me get those black ones over here. Get those few little oddballs out. while I'm thinking about it. Make sure that's the right way. Okay, the AC went off. Yay. Well, yay and nay. Okay, I think that was the other black that I missed from the other day. Alright, let's see where we're at. Move that out of the way. Let's move this. Kind of set that over on the side. Okay, so up here, I've got some of this green and the blue, this, the AB Super Shiny number 2. So I've got 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, here. All this is 2. And this other one, that is this one. So like kind of lighter blue. So a little bit of that. Then all of this is this white, and then the kind of lighter, kind of like an off-white. So like, I guess create kind of like shadowy here next to the white. Then some more of the 2 in the green, more of the white here. More white up here. Here's more 2. Kind of following this here, extending it over. And then here on this wing back here, there's more of that green. Because I guess this is a darker green here. And here, kind of goes down along the edge. And then there's a little bit of this. I think this color is kind of like a gray, like shading. I think over here, there's some of that. And then there's just a little purple section right in here. Purple and blue. I don't know what that's from. Let me look at the picture. Maybe something in the background? This, maybe part of this. Maybe. I don't know. But that's where we're at. So I went about an hour. Yeah, an hour and 7 minutes. So that's pretty good. I don't know if I'll be streaming my Caileadair gameplay today, because I'm going to be mostly like grinding so that I can get those more improved tools. So that's probably not going to be very much fun to watch. The next stream I'll do here on Celestial Realms will be cross stitch. I want to talk to my hubby about the frame. It's actually a little bit more stable now, so maybe I don't need another one. Don't need him to make one. I'm not sure. But I want to talk to him about it and kind of show him how it moves while I'm cross stitching. But maybe I can get away with it. But what I need is I need it to be a little bit higher up when I'm streaming, because it's kind of low down. Well, I have to like lower the office chair to be at the right height, and it's just kind of like, it hurts my back. So, I mean, it's fine like when I'm over on my purple chair, when I'm just kind of chilling and watching TV or YouTube or whatever, but when I'm streaming, I need it to be like at the right height. So I'm going to talk to him about that, and then I'm probably going to just relax the rest of the weekend. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's a holiday weekend here in the U.S. Enjoy it. Enjoy the time off. Hopefully the weather's cooler where you are compared to here in Texas, and you can like actually be outside, go to the lake, go fishing, go camping, whatever, you know, do things. Like I would love to go outside and play some croquet with my spouse, but it's too hot, and it's just like, yeah, no. So, because I would just bring the set like to the park, like to one of my local parks here, and just set up the wickets, and we would just play in this little, you know, kind of a contained area so people don't take the wickets or whatever. But it's just unbearably hot here. So anyhow, yeah, enjoy the holiday weekend. Appreciate the freedoms that we still have. Be kind to yourself, be kind to the world. appreciate all the little things in life because they're so important. Just the little things. I mean, like even having like this little clothespin with my thread on it. It's like, that's so awesome. I mean, the world is just awesome. Who invented a diamond painting pen? And why does it look so pretty? Right? So there's lots of different things that you can be grateful for and thankful for in your own life. You just have to look around with open eyes and just go, wow, the world's really cool. So I will see you next time. Enjoy the day.